as areas.
Okay.
That's where now the unfairness is. Okay, it's areas, it's fine. We know we owed you. So they would not update it as prescribed. They will leave it as areas.
Yes.
They'll hook you.
Why are they hoping you'll still come?
Yes, because now they are selling it. And in order for them to get anything,
It
they
must
must
stay
lock
as,
you. They must
it
lock you
must
with
be
the
in areas.
areas.
Yes.
Yes.
So they can't prescribe it because it still has some value.
Yes.
It's not completely
Yes.
useless to them.
Yes.
They can still sell it to someone.
They can still sell it, but the law says if you sell it after 3 years, it's illegal.
However, they are justified though. It's their money.
They've written it off.
The point I'm making is you went to the shop, you bought that thing on credit, you struggled to pay it. Some days you did, some days you didn't. And then you stopped for a while. They send you letters. They did everything. At this point, it's not handed over. It's in arrears. At some point, it will be prescribed. However, it hasn't gotten there yet. They continue to look for their money. The point I'm making is, isn't it justified for this creditor continue to look for their money forever?
No. For as long as you've got a right, because remember there's a Prescription Act 68 of 1969. We also have the NCA Act, Section 126B.
Yeah.
That one says you're not supposed to sell
the debt
after
3 years. Okay, but can I keep it open and not sell it? I'm seeing it from a position of the creditor. Can I keep it open? The question I'm really asking is, you owe me though.
Yes.
I'm justified to want my money.
Within 3, especially if it's an unsecured debt, because we need to also be very clear.
Okay, let's clarify that here while we have this opportunity.
It's not, prescription has different years. So the one that is most likely to be in this conversation would be unsecured debt, your credit cards, overdrafts, loans, furnitures,
home loan.
Not necessarily home loan. I'm talking about the 3-year ones.
Oh yes, because home loan is different terms anyway. Yes.
So your car was repossessed over 3 years ago. You had that shortfall. That one can also prescribe.
Okay.
So gym, store accounts,
kind of
Edgar's and the likes, like you mentioned.
Okay.
So those are the ones that within 3 years, once the 3 years have passed, they have not taken legal action, meaning they did not.
They've done nothing. They didn't do the steps that you started with. Yes.
But if they try to do it after 3 years, that's when now you have a right to say,
That's an old debt.
That's an old debt. It's prescribed. I claim defense. I claim prescription through Prescription Act 68 of 1969. If they contact you after the debt has prescribed, meaning the collector, then the Section 120 NCA Act
comes into play
to say, no, you were not supposed to buy it
in the first
place. And when
you're
not, as a creditor, you're not supposed to sell it.
But our lack of knowledge is what we end up in trouble there, because we were not aware.
Yes.
Or we don't know this conversation.
We don't know this conversation.
Got you.
So now the collector contact you after 5 years, 4, 7 years, blah, 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 and say, yeah, by the way.
Remember,
you
owe me.
Yes. Yeah. We are representing this creditor. This debt is on our table. You need to pay us. And they will come up with all sorts of tactics. And now, because you're already in AA, blacklisted with areas, without knowing your rights, you would follow through. And once you acknowledge the debt,
even nodding,
by virtue of saying, okay, are you David Mashabela? Yes, we are calling you on behalf of this. Okay, all right. Do you have a moment to chat? Okay, That on its own, you've revived 100,000, you've revived 200K.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm reviving. Can they ask me, are you aware of such and such a debt?
That's what NCA Act is saying.
Yes.
What it's supposed to do is to say, okay, are you David Mashabala? Yes. We are so-and-so collectors. Representing this. We want to give you an opportunity to defend the prescription of this account.
I will then say, what is prescription? Yes. And then they will explain.
To say, I'm defending.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't happen that way. That's where we come in. So when we do the assessment for prescription, they said, no. He acknowledged the debt. I said, give me the recording.
So you find the recording where I simply said, yes, it's me.
Yes. And then we listened to the recording, and then they said, we now, Good Life Money Master said, you did not advise him.
Yeah.
You're supposed to give him an opportunity to defend.
Oh, hell. And that was not offered.
It never gets offered. But then, without knowing your rights, without going to the experts and everything, you would end up paying that debt because now you're making arrangements over the phone.
Sure.
The unfairness comes when the creditor has updated the credit bureaus after 3 years to say it's closed, or they remove it. And they do that with the purpose. They give a room for the collectors to relist it. That's where the unfairness comes in.
Okay, I got you.
Because if they update it as prescribed, the collector cannot relist it. The collector, the credit bureau would say, oh, okay,
but
is it for this? But it's prescribed.
Yes, it's over.
Give me proof as the collector that the account is not prescribed.
And generally,
now
there's
it's
no
conflict.
Proof. Yes. There can't be proof that it's not prescribed.
It can't.